Hey, Skull Nation. What's up, my fellow Vikings faithful? Imagine this, you're glued to your screen, heart pounding as our Purple Warriors battle it out in London, and bam! A kick that should have tied the game gets hijacked by a sneaky camera cable. Yeah, we're talking about Will Reichard's miss against the Browns that's got the whole NFL buzzing. Stick with me because today on Vikings News we're diving deep into this injustice, the fight back, and what it means for our kicker's shot at history. You won't believe how close we came to a re-kick that could have changed everything. Let's unpack it all one purple heartbeat at a time. Our Vikings pulled off a gritty 21-17 win over those Browns in Week 5. But let's rewind to that nail-biting fourth quarter. Trailing 17-14 with under 10 minutes left, rookie sensation Will Reichard steps up for a 51-yard field goal that could have knotted it up and swung the momentum our way. The snap's perfect, the hold steady, and Reichard unleashes a beauty. Straight as an arrow, right down the middle. But then, out of nowhere, the ball takes this wild, unnatural hook to the right, clanging wide like it was cursed. What the? Replays don't lie, folks. That pigskin smacked right into a dangling camera cable from the Skycam setup, sending it veering off course like a bad horror flick plot twist. Now, here's where it gets me fired up. According to the NFL rulebook, if a kick hits any stadium equipment like that cable, it's an automatic do-over, no harm, no foul, just another shot. But the zebras on the field? Crickets. No flag, no review, nothing. Reichard, who's been money all season, 8-for, 8 on field goals entering this game, stares in disbelief as the Browns take over, clinging to that 3-point lead. Can you feel the frustration? I mean, we're talking about a play that forced our guys into hero mode just to claw back with that epic 80-yard touchdown drive capped by a Carson Wentz bomb to Jordan Addison with 25 seconds left. Skull, indeed, but man, that robbed re-kick stings. And get this, Vikings fans, it's not just one team getting hosed by these aerial gremlins. Over in Week 5, the Jets faced a similar nightmare against the Cowboys when Dante Fowler Jr. tipped a Justin Fields pass straight up into the Skycam. Officials called it incomplete, but rules say it should have been a replay, a fresh set of downs. Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio lit into it on Football Night in America, blasting the league for botching the call. The eye in the sky doesn't lie, he said, and he's spot on. These aren't isolated flubs. They're symptoms of the NFL's overseas gadgetry turning games into obstacle courses. How many times have we seen London games glitch like this? This got me wondering. What's your take? Drop in the comments. Has a ref miss ever cost your favorite team a W? But hold up, because Reichard's crew isn't taking this lying down. They're fighting tooth and nail for justice. Sources like Fox Sports' Jordan Schultz dropped the bomb on X October 11th. Reichard's agents and our front office fired off a formal protest to the NFL, begging them to wipe that miss from the record books. They laid out the evidence, clear video showing the ball ricocheting off that cable, causing the freak deflection. It's not sour grapes. It's straight facts. The league even admitted it was a botched call initially. But their stance? We didn't have a crystal clear view of the contact, per insiders. Come on, NFL. In this HD era of 2025, with angles from every drone and sideline cam, that's their excuse? It's like saying the replay truck ran out of coffee. This protest hits different because it's not just about one kick. It's about Reichard's flawless streak hanging by a thread. Before this London fiasco, our rookie was 8-for 8 on field goals. A perfect 100% clip that had him pacing for NFL immortality. StatHead crunched the numbers. Only 2 kickers ever nailed 30-plus field goals without a single miss in a season. Mike Vanderyacht with the 2003 Colts, and our own legend Gary Anderson in '98, when we went 15-1 and fell just 1 win shy of the Super Bowl. Reichard's on track for over 30 tries this year, folks. One bogus deflection and poof, history slips away. Can you imagine? Gary Anderson's ghost is probably pacing the US Bank Stadium halls, yelling, "Fix this for the kid." What's your bold prediction? Does Reichard join that elite club, or does the league keep playing hardball? As we chew on this cable catastrophe, let's not forget the human side. Reichard, the number 203 pick in the 2024 draft out of Alabama, isn't just stats on a page. This guy's a Viking through and through, stepping into big shoes after going 24 for 30 as a rook last year. including a flawless 9-for-9 start this season on field goals and 16-for-16 on extras. That London miss drops him to 8-for-9, but his ice-in-the-veins mentality? Untouched. Remember his game winner against the Giants last month? Pure clutch. Yet here he is, grinding through a league appeal that's fallen flat so far. No stat adjustment, no mercy. It's got me rallying. Reichard, you're our guy. Purple heart, unbreakable spirit. Hey fans, sound off below. Who's the most underrated special teamer on our roster right now? Zooming out, this whole saga screams bigger issues with NFL officiating, especially in these international spectacles. London at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Electric atmosphere. But those skycam wires dangling like forgotten Christmas lights? A recipe for chaos. The Vikings weren't alone. Remember the Broncos-Jets tilt this weekend, where similar tech glitches nearly derailed Denver? Florio nailed it. The league's unclear view dodge feels like a cop-out when fanshot videos on X are crystal clear. We're in 2025, people. AI refs can't come soon enough. But until then, it's on us fans to keep the pressure on. Imagine if every missed call sparked a protest wave. The NFL would have to listen. What's the wildest ref blunder you've witnessed in a Vikings game? Hit the comments. Let's build that fan fire. Now, let's talk stakes beyond the scoreboard, because Reichard's quest isn't just personal, it's Vikings legacy stuff. Picture this, Anderson's '98 season, where he drained 35 of 35 field goals, fueling our march to the NFC Championship. 1 yard short of the Lombardi, but immortal in purple lore. Vanderyacht, 2003 perfection with Indy, 28-4-28. Reichard, with his smooth mechanics and that college pedigree 59 of 66 at Bama, mirrors them both. But that cable? It's like the football gods testing his mettle. On pace for 32 attempts, he needs every make to etch his name there. The appeals denied, but hope flickers. Maybe a commissioner nudge changes it. Skoll brothers and sisters, do you think the NFL owes him this? Vote in the poll. Yes, wipe the miss, or no, tough luck. Keep kicking. Shifting gears to the front office hustle. Kudos to Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and the brass for backing their kicker. That formal request. It's not just paperwork. It's a statement. Vikings don't back down from injustices. Schultz's X post lit social media ablaze, with hashtag Justice for Reichard trending among us diehards. Fans are rallying, sharing slow-mo clips proving the deflection, tagging at NFL like it's our full-time job. And why not? This isn't whining. It's accountability. In a league where overseas games rake in billions, they can afford better tech. Ditch the wires, go wireless cams already. I'm fired up just typing this. Who's with me? Tag a fellow fan who's screaming for that re-kick in the replies. As the dust settles on Week 5, our 3-2 Vikings head into bye week with momentum. But this Reichard ripple? It's the talk of Vikings news circles. That win over Cleveland, clutch as they come, with Wentz slinging lasers and Addison hauling in daggers, proves our depth. But imagine if that field goal tied it early. Maybe no last-second sweat. The NFL's stonewalling? Galling. Yet it fuels the fire for what's next. Reichard shakes it off, we shake it off. Purple resilience at its finest. Quick question for you. If you were commissioner for a day, what's the first rule you'd tweak for kickers? Let's debate it out. Diving deeper into the appeal drama, the league's response has me scratching my head. They conceded the missed call aspect, admitting the cable likely interfered, but no dice on the record scrub. Not enough definitive proof, they claim, despite wobbling cams and fan forensics screaming otherwise. Florio called BS on national TV, and he's right. It's selective blindness. For Reichard, it's more than a stat. It's his perfect season narrative, the stuff of highlight reels and hall whispers. At 8-for-9 now, every upcoming boot carries extra weight. But hey, that's our guy, drafted late, delivering big. Vikings fans, remember his extra point clinics? Flawless under pressure. This cable? Just a detour on the road to glory. And let's not gloss over the global angle. London games are a blast. But this exposes the cracks. Tottenham's setup is top tier for soccer. But NFL? Those cables are relics waiting to sabotage. The Browns got the gift, sure, But we stole the W anyway. 21-17, baby. Still, it robs the purity. Reichard's camp pushing the protest? Heroic. This got me optimistic. Maybe fan outcry tips the scales. What if we all flood the NFL's inbox? Power in numbers, Skull style. Your thoughts? Should overseas games get special ref crews trained on international quirks? Spill it below. Wrapping this appeal arc, it's clear the fight's far from over. Reichard's efficiency, that unblemished run through 5 games, defined our special team's edge. 9-4-9 field goals, 16-4-16 PATs, chef's kiss, 1 London lightning bolt, and the league shrugs. But we're Vikings, we adapt, we overcome. As we buy out, whispers of J.J. McCarthy's return swirl. But Reichard's redemption arc? That's the side quest we need. History beckons, 3rd kicker ever for 30-plus perfect? Count me in. Hey, Purple Posse, who's your all-time favorite Vikings kicker? Anderson? Longwell? Tell me in the comments, Nostalgia Hour. Fast forward to the horizon. By weeks here, no pads popping, but the buzz builds for week 7 at Philly. Those Eagles? Flying high, but our Vikings are battle-tested. Reichard will trot out fresh, cable ghosts banished, aiming to rebuild that streak against a Birds D that's stingy on stops. 51-yarders? He'll drill him. With Wentz humming and Addison streaking, we could drop 30 on him. But first, that appeal lingering, will the NFL budge by game time? Fingers crossed. Imagine celebrating a W with a miss expunged? Epic. Fans, predict the score. Vikings over Eagles by how much? Drop your hot takes. This bye feels loaded, doesn't it? No game, but Vikings news never sleeps. Reichard's saga keeps us dissecting replays like conspiracy theorists. That unnatural turn? Cable confirmed by every angle. The protest? A stand for fairness. And the historic chase? Fuel for our fire. As we recharge, remember, we're 3-2 NFC North contenders with a kicker who's one appeal away from legend status. Skull to that. What's the one Vikings story you want unpacked next? McCarthy's comeback or D-line tweaks? Let me know. Pivoting to Legacy Lane, Reichard's path echoes Anderson's 98 Magic, 35-435, that purple dynasty tease. Vanderyacht's Colts run? Efficient, but no Super Bowl ring like we craved. Our Rook? He's got the arm or leg for it, needing 22 more makes without a blemish. Pace says yes, but that London L looms. The appeal denial? Gut punch, but galvanizing. Front offices push shows we value our specialists. In a pass-happy league, kickers win games. Ask any Philly fan about their 24 heartbreaks. Reichard, you're our anchor. Vikings faithful, rate his season so far. A plus or still proving? As week 7 looms, Philly's a gauntlet. Saquon Barkley rumbling, Hurts scrambling. But Reichard? He'll answer the bell, drilling from 50-plus to silence doubters. That cable miss? Fuel for focus. Our 21-17 London grind, Wentz's TD dagger, defense's late stands, proves resilience. By week tweaks under O'Connell, expect sharper snaps, tighter routes. And if the NFL flips on the appeal, bonus points. Imagine the storyline. Perfect streak restored, history made. Who's hyped? Me. Quick poll. Eagles game. MNF thriller or purple blowout? Tying it all back. This Reichard roller coaster underscores why we love the grind. From draft day steel to international infamy, he's all in. The cable clash? A blip in the bigger purple picture. As we eye Philly, let's chant, re-kick, re-kick, for good measure. Vikings news keeps you looped. Stay tuned for updates if the league caves. Your passion powers this. What's got you most pumped for the back half? Comment away. All right, Skull Nation. We've unpacked the cable chaos, the protest passion, and the historic hunger. Now it's your turn to keep the conversation roaring. What a ride this Vikings season's been already. If you're as fired up as I am about Will Reichard getting his due and our boys storming back from bye, smash that like button right now. It tells the algorithm to beam this to more purple diehards. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should the NFL grant that re-kick retroactively? Who's nailing the game winner in Philly? And if you're new here, Hit subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Vikings news. We drop updates faster than Addison on a slant. Share this with your tailgate crew, because real fans lift each other up. Until next time, stay purple, stay proud. Skol Vikings!